Brick Baby, when I sit back and I say, how can I shoot back at Brick Baby?
Get him picked up by the feds.
No.
No. Okay.
Brick will sit up here and say, Wack ain't no blood. Wack ain't from here. He would run his narrative, right? So guess what? My homeboy fucking your wife.
So that was made up.
No, that wasn't made up.
That was made up.
No, that wasn't made up.
Ain't nobody hitting Kirsten.
Listen, that wasn't made up.
Just the break.
No, that wasn't made up. To a certain extent. I do have a homeboy fucking this girl. It's just not that girl. Oh. Right? Listen. No, but look, bro, I'm just being real. Like, bro, like, because these people, I'm like, people are trying to make us like, we're not the pastors. The pastors make up shit more than anybody, and y'all don't say nothing to them.
But you run the risk of your credibility being permanently torched. Remember when you were saying that Blueface axe girl?
Well, no, okay, watch this.
Which, by the way, we need to mention that we were in the presence of the one and only Shay Gizzy.
I didn't know who she was.
And we did not discuss any of the weird stuff that has gone on in the past.
I didn't know who she was, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I forgot I met her in Miami.
Ah, okay.
That's what she was like, Wack, you don't remember you? I'm like, who are you? She like, Shay Gizzy, right? And I'm like, I met you in Miami when you came by.
You're thinking it was Aunt Glizzy's sister or something.
I didn't know who the lady was. I told her straight up, I said, look, Shay, I don't know who the fuck you was. She said, Act told me that. She said, but can you tell me the truth? Is he really fucking Paris?
Hiltran.
Paris Hiltran?
Yes.
From Atlanta? I said, that's my little homegirl from Clubhouse. All I was doing was putting some clout on her name, right? So I had Paris call in there. I'm like, yo, Act, won't you go ahead on and talk to my artist? So Paris goes in, right? Look, listen, I'm going to be real. Motherfuckers say what they want. They not entertained about us talking about the birds and the bees and how long it takes for the flowers to grow. These people entertained about, they want to hear some bullshit. The flow of traffic nobody pays attention to. It's the head-on collision that stops both sides of the freeway. This is just what's real,
pretty good
right?
metaphor, yeah.
So at the end of the day, Brick runs narratives on me. Big U runs narratives on me that's totally false. So when I run mine, it's a problem? Nah, bro. Nah, we gotta
talk about this.
We gonna run it up.
We got long live Shay Gizzy. We gotta talk about this. Big U caught another charge when the official charges dropped because of the video that he filmed in which he tried to implicate you and Loose Cannon.
And 600.
And 600.
Now watch this.
Very interesting.
Now watch this. I don't know how that happened or what that's about. But Big U right there was running his last narrative on me.
The final narrative.
Okay, let's talk about it.
When he starts a podcast from jail like Suge Knight, then maybe there'll be more.
He says, Wack 100 said he was going to take his contracts from me. He started working with the feds. The feds went to the government officials and the celebrities and told them don't give me no more money. Now let me ask you something. He says, and one of you motherfuckers from Rolling 60s, if y'all get the contract, I know you working with Wack and I know you a op. Have I not been against the grid program day one?
You've had a lot to say about it, yeah.
So why would I go over there and set somebody up in the grid program? But the world, 600, and I don't know, I'm like, bro, you looking crazy. But he running this narrative. This is the drowning man trying to pull everybody down with him. 600 was with the feds when they raided my house. Who put the video up? 600 did. What happens if you are a dude, a Big U's statue, and you live in the hood, and your house getting raided by the feds? What does the hood do? Man, they hit the nigga house. They in there right now. I
was kind of surprised that his house wasn't, I mean, I don't want to take shots, but I was kind of picturing him living in a little bit nicer of a house.
I know his house. You seen that house? That's the same house. He's in the backyard playing ping pong with Suge.
Oh.
That's the same house.
Oh, really? That's where that video was?
That's the same house where he had 600 in the backyard when they had their little back and forth. It's the same house, right?
Oh, okay.
So when 600 calls me about 7:15, he like, yo, bro, they say the feds hit Big U house. I said, bro, Don't jump out the window with that shit, because at 12 o'clock, that nigga be laughing at you. Said, you better go over there and see. He said, I'm going to drive by there and see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking in my head, it's some bullshit. 7:30, Loose Cannon texts me. Says it. I said 600 on his way by there to see.
Mm.
That's when he sent the video. That's when I knew it was real.
Mm.
When he first told me, we didn't heard this 10 times before.
Mm-hmm.
They hit his house. You don't remember the one time 600 put it out? Big U hung himself. He put it out, Big U hung himself, right?
Mm.
And I like, Six.
Wait, really?
I'm like, Six, what you
I
doing,
might
bro?
have missed that.
All it takes for him to go live and you looking crazy.
Mm.
Somebody really told him that. And he like, I don't give a fuck. I got him recorded saying it, so I'll just put that up. If it's a troll, it's a troll. But I'm seeing now that like dealing with this shit is like the things we hear that we think ain't the truth just might be the truth.
Right.
So if you start trolling it, and you know, trolling ain't, we can troll in a way where we're totally serious.
Mm-hmm.
Serious, our demeanor, our conversation, how we're looking, to where like we're really feeding into it. But we're bullshitting the whole time. But to the people, they don't think that. And then you look up and you be like, wait, what you mean? Yo, Wack, you know that? I mean, that was some bullshit. Nah, look, it just came out.